There was actually a girl in my marching band in high school who was completely blind, and she marched along with us, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. I was already interested in engineering, so I thought that was a really cool application of it.
Basketball has been part of my life since when I started walking. And at 16, I tore my ACL during basketball practice. You know, for the first time in my life, I found myself to be immobile.
So I myself have a disability, cerebral palsy, which affects my leg. Rehabilitation engineering at CSU would be a good way to give back and work to help others with disabilities by developing assistive technology on how to better treat people with disabilities.
This program has pushed my boundaries. It made me uncomfortable so I can get comfortable with something.
And it's more of a working knowledge rather than a memory knowledge.
I really see myself doing something along the lines with product design and innovating things. And I love 3D printing. I have my own 3D printer at home.
My dad was an electrician, so he always had a bunch of like random circuit components around, and I always remember playing around with them and then just looking at how these little circuit components really made the big things that we have, like our phones or our gaming devices.
I wanted to have another major, and I looked over the major list and I saw biomedical engineering, and it reminded me of a promise that I made a long time ago to one of my friends. Is paralyzed from the waist down. Basically, she doesn't have her legs, and she wanted to play soccer, and I promised her that I would make something for her, and so that she can one day feel the grass and play and just do the things that she can't do.
So I am actually developing kind of like a rig that allows children with cerebral palsy to learn how to walk if they don't really have the strength.
Troubles I went through with at-home rehabilitation or even just commuting to a physical therapist led me to wanting to help people that did have injuries, and once they're injured, to prevent those injuries from reoccurring. That way we don't have to go down this cycle of trying to find adequate care.
I'm working with biomimetic and biodegradable implants, 3D printed, so like a hydrogel print, basically helping out the body with stem cells that can move into or transform into muscle cells to help you regain that muscle that you can't do on your own.
So my project is on wearable sensors that will help to collect data during exercise.
I've 3D modeled a device. Will kind of like sit in their hand to help open it up a bit.
I'm pretty interested in like product design, more kind of household items that would help the people with these conditions. I know that it's going towards something that I'm really interested in. I'm able to kind of work through it.
So I just want the community around me, the people I love, to live long, healthy lives. And so if I can help them get that, that's what I want to do.
Take me one step closer to finalizing and realizing this promise that I made to my friend.
I always wanted to like help out, so if I can help like give back to like people with disabilities.
The ultimate goal of like giving back to my home country somehow through biomedical engineering.
I knew I wanted to do something that would help people, and for me that was rehabilitation engineering.